Tu mir z vami in lep pozdrav na Aropl Balkans kanalu. Pozdravljeni vsi in dobrodošli na tem kanalu, samo malo, da se izostri slika, če bo dobri Bog dal. Evo in dobrodošli vsi, ki spremljate Aropl Balkans kanal ali preko Facebooka ali preko drugih kanalov, TikToka, YouTubea in ostalih družabnih medijev. Vsi ste dobrodošli in lahko, če mi pošljete request, vas bom vključil v program, če nameravate biti kulturni in z bontonom. Če boste nekulturni, če se boste drli, vas bom odstranil iz programa, ne glede na to, ali prihajate iz katerega koli dela sveta. Tako da ja, lepo pozdravljeni in govorimo o slovenščini, ker zaenkrat še nimamo toliko gostov, zaenkrat še nimamo toliko veliko ljudi, ki bi se vključili noter. Lahko pa seveda, če vas zanima, mi pošljete povabilo in vključil vas bom v program. Se pravi, danes sem mislil govoriti mogoče o tej kampanji, ki se imenuje v bistvu slash Lojtra, Free Aropl Members v Egiptu. In tudi kampanja je potekala na več nivojih, v več jezikih in tudi jaz sem naredil, mislim, da 2 videa. In v vsak video v bistvu postavljam komentar, ki govori o tem, da je treba pač v Egiptu so zaprti 5 v bistvu članov naše organizacije, se pravi Ahmadi Religion of Peace and Light, v bistvu vernikov, ki verjamejo v to, da je Abba Sadik Mehdi in da je v bistvu Kaim, se pravi ustajnik svete družine Ale Mohamed. In kot taki pač egipčanske oblasti so jih zaprle in če pogledate pač v detajle ne bi, ker je malo preveč grafično, ampak niso lahke stvari, da so ljudje tam zaprti. In kot to pač se človek vpraša, kaj je zdaj njihov zločin, ker imamo pač, kako smo Slovenci, se veste, pač zločin in kazen, Dostojevski, te stvari, kako pač, ali pa Kafka, ta drug primer. Spet imamo primer, zakaj pač je proti tem ljudem zdaj proces. Zakaj pač so oni v Egiptu? Zaradi tega, ker verjamejo v verzijo islama, ki je pač oblasti tam ne dovoljujejo. Zakaj je temu tako? Se lahko človek samo vpraša, zakaj naprimer je nekdo lahko pač, ne vem, pod pokroviteljstvom nekega šejka iz mogoče Kuma, pa je Iranc, in ima nekdo v Egiptu manj problemov s tem šejkom, kot pa s tem zvernikom, ki verjuje, da je Abdullah Hašem, Kaim svete družine Ale Mohamed. Se pravi, če imate kakšnekoli vprašanja, vas bom več kot vesel, da vas povabim, da poveste mnenje, se pravi, kakšno imate o tem. Kaj si mislite o tem, da lahko si religijo človek svobodno izbira? Zakaj jaz kot Slovenec ne bi smel sprejeti verzije islama, ki jo predstavlja Abba Sadik? Zakaj vam to govorim? Zaradi tega, ker si jaz, te verzije islama, v katero jaz verjamem, si je nisem jaz zmislil. Ne. Jaz si je nisem zmislil, kar sem jaz naredil, sem raziskal verzijo islama, ki je najbolj historično in akademsko koherentna temu, kar religija islama predstavlja. Se pravi, nisem si jaz zdaj neke stvari sam zmislil, pa nisem nič prebral, pa sem jaz zdaj en pedek zemfar, ki so ga z ulice pobrali in si jaz zdaj tle nekaj izmišljujem. Sploh se ne gre za to. Gre se za, pa ne samo v islamu, ker pač kaj smo mi rekli, ker so se ljudje pa dvigujejo obrvi, pa ne vem kaj. Ne, pač ne moreš, pač je 100-krat sem povedal, pa 100-krat razložil, pa 100-krat so se mi ljudje smejali in tle prihajajo pač primitivci, kako ne vas drugače kličem, fantje, kako ne vas ne kličem primitivci, če se obnašate primitivno, jaz vam ne morem drugega reči, da človeku, ki se obnaša primitivno, da je primitivc. In večkrat sem rekel, da ljudje, ki se oglašajo in govorijo o religiji, morajo prebrati vse 3 knjige. Se pravi, nekdo mora, ki govori o Bibliji, mora prebrati Biblijo. Nekdo, ki govori o krščanstvu, mora prebrati Novo zavezo in vse ostale evangelije, da lahko sploh začne razmišljati, da bi sploh usta odprl, ker drugače kaj se zgodi, ne? Če bo nekdo šup pa rekel, ne? Spet si možnarja poslušal, ne? Spet so ti možgane oprali, boljš, da ne hodiš v cerkev, ne? Ker smo takih gostilniških debat v Sloveniji večkrat navajeni, ne? Da sploh pa na kakšnih zaselkih, na kakšnih bolj ruralnih stvareh, da pač ljudje so tam rajš tih, ne? Ker kaj se zgodi, ne? Človek, ki pozna, da o teh stvareh ni dobro govoriti, se pač utakne vsadzga in reče, prosim, če greš domov, prijatu, preveč si spil, ne moreš takih stvari tle govoriti in take stvari se pač začnejo dogajati, ne? In imamo prvega gosta, se pravi z nami je Mohamed iz Srbije. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, Mohamed. Kako si danas? Je sve v redu ove večeri ili je nešto možda neugodno? Vidio sam da će Kurti da ide prema pobjedi na ovim, kako se kaže, na elektoralnim izborima, volitve, volitve, izbori, da.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, brate, alhamdulillah, sve okej, da, to je aktualna tema, juče su ovi studenti kao prikupljali glasove za izbore, da budu vanredni. Vučko se obratio naciji da se skloni onaj čacilen, da nema više šatora i postavili su tamo neke kućice, za božićne.
Da bude toplije. Super. Baš fino, možda i neki štand sa kobasicama ili nešto drugom, da otvore ljudi, dakle da ne budu tamo ljudi, možda im neke tetke donesu da malo popije i tako, da se ljudi druže, dakle da neće biti ovih, ne znam, ovih neprimerenih, kako kažu, izgreda i da ljudi, dakle, idu pravim putem, jer svakako put je samo jedan i to je pravi put. Dakle, zašto bi čovjek želeo da ide, kada se ide prema Bogu? Ja kad idem prema Bogu, ja želim da idem pravim putem, kad se tiče Boga. Svakako, na ovom pravom putu, svakako kada pogledamo životnu priču poslanika, sallallahu alejhi ve sellem, znamo da neki ljudi su bacali kamenje, neki ljudi su bacali trnje, neki ljudi su bacali i druge stvari, možda i govna i sve ovo. Šta da nije bilo, dakle, kad se religija islama tiče. Ali, kada govorim, ja sam počeo, dakle, u slovenštini da govorim i ja sam rekao, dakle, kada se govori o islamu, ja svakako želim, ako sam već primio islam, ja želim da idem ka islamu koji je pravi islam. Zašto bi ja primio islam da ne znam za šta se ide? Da bi ja sad si primio islam, sada ti trebaš, dakle, da naučim kompletni arapski, sve dijalekte, da znam za šta se ide, dakle, u šta sam se uputio. Zašto? Ne, ja to ne shvaćam tako, dakle, ja shvaćam da u stvari, ako sam primio, dakle, islam i kao takav sam primio, jer sam primio islam koji predstavlja Kaim, ja sam primio, dakle, i Toru i u stvari Inđil ili ove apostole i ljude koji su sledili Isusa, dakle, njihove tekstove i Koran kao takav, kao ovaj tekst koji je bio u stvari nakon ove apokalipse Isusa, je Mohamed sallallahu alejhi ve sellem bio u stvari ovaj poslanik, Rasul, posle koga je bilo 12 imama i posle koga sada je prvi Mehdi, a posle će biti više Mehdija. I to je u stvari ono što ja shvaćam da bi islam kao islam od početka trebao biti. Da ako bi ljudi shvatili za vrijeme života ili Alija, ili Hasana, ili Hoseina, ili Zejnul Abedina, ili Imam Bakira, Imama Sadika i tako dalje, da se ove stvari, dakle, da bi dakle, kako se kaže, zajednica, kongregacija muslimana, ne bi imala, dakle, ovih poteškoća ili u stvari, bile bi stvari, ako bi shvaćali razinu da, ne znam, da ne treba u stvari ove stvari da se ne govore, da bi se trebalo pričati više ljudi o tome, dakle, da su svjesni toga šta se događa. Jer ako ljudi nisu svjesni ovoga što religija ili istorija, na primjer, ako neki narod nije svjestan svoje istorije, onda je, dakle, suđeno mu je da će je ponoviti. I to je to što ja mislim o tome. Imaš, dakle, Mohamed, istu perspektivu ili ipak možda gledaš stvari nekoliko drugačije, da bi neke stvari možda trebalo biti više adamantan i više, dakle, sa jačim glasom da se govori o nekim stvarima. Šta ti misliš?
Vezano za pravi islam,
da,
svakako da moramo naći pravog čovjeka koji će nam objasniti šta je uopće pravi islam. Jer spomenuo si malo čas, kad nađemo na nekog šejha ili efendiju, on će nam prvo savjetovati da naučimo arapski jezik. Ali to je kontradiktorno sa Kur'anom koji kaže da je Muhammed sallallahu alejhi ve alih poslat čitavom svijetu. Dakle, čitav svijet ne govori arapski. I kao takvo mi moramo pronaći čovjeka koji će nam objasniti pravi islam i kako dospeći do srži islama. I ono što smo pronašli kod Abasadika alejhisselam jeste da nas je vratio na sam početak kreacije čovečanstva za vreme Adema alejhisselam i do dana današnjeg. Međutim, ljudi su to zaboravili ili većinom i ne znaju, a to je da je zapravo religija čovjek, pokoravanje namjesniku Božijem. Božji odabir jeste religija, jeste prava istina, jeste pravi monoteizam, da se pokoravaš namjesniku Božijem. Kao što u Kuranu stoji, o vernici, pokoravajte se Allahu, pokoravajte se poslaniku i onima koji su određeni nad vama. Dakle, oni koji su određeni nad vama, oni su također određeni od strane poslanika, a poslanik određuje po njegovom nadahnuću od Boga samoga. I kao tako danas imamo toliko sekta u islamu da svako tvrdi da je u pravu, međutim, mi nalazimo imenovanje od poslanika Muhameda sallallahu alejhi ve alih kao jedan od tih određenih nad nama, a to je imam Ali alejhisselam. I također u noći njegove smrti je ostavio testament u kojem je spomenuo 12 imama i 12 Mehdija nakon njega. I to je jedna stvar koja je nažalost današnji muslimani odbijaju. Većina njih ni ne znaju da je poslanik zapravo ostavio testament. Oni smatraju da ga je spriječio u tome Omer ili ti bilo neki drugi ashab. Da. Zapravo ne postoji niko ko bi mogao da spriječi oporuku ili ono što želi da kaže poslanik Muhammed. Mir neka je s njim. I kao tako mi moramo da razumemo da Muhammedova volja jeste Božja volja i slediti ono što nam Muhammed kaže, kao što u Kuranu nalazimo, uzmite ono što vam poslanik da. I kao takvo moramo primiti, moramo shvatiti testament da zaista postoji vasijet u kojem je imenovano 12 imama i 12 Mehdija od poslanika Muhameda sallallahu alejhi ve alih. Sve ostalo je nonsens, sve ostalo je, evo već 1400 godina rat između Sunija i Šija i sve ove propagande i agende koji se ubijaju međusobno, sve je to nonsens.
Da, jeste. Slažem se s time, da. Da u stvari ljudi gube vreme na nečemu trivijalnom, kad bi trebali međusobno da sarađivaju, da u stvari da trebaju pričati, da na primjer ljudi bi trebali pričati, dakle, kako u stvari naći zajednički jezik, kako pronaći zajednički jezik, kako dakle, shvatiti stvari, da stvari koji su u religiji su ovakve kakve jesu zbog ljudi koji su tamo. Alaikum salamu rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dragi brate brother El Nur, welcome, and I see that I saw you, I think, on the video in Poland, and say hello to my dear brother Zygmunt, who I also saw on the television, and I'm happy that you guys got together and that everything is fine. Hopefully everything is fine there. I saw a lot of, how I say, like this, authority units there, like ambulance, like police, and a lot of journalists, so I hope everything went well, It wasn't like that attention that Aropl members get is always there, Like every time, for example, some of the Aropl members, they go somewhere, every time we are recognized as the members of Ahmadi Religion of Peace and Light, and we always are adamant to speak about it, For example, God bless Brother Hikmat and Brother Zygmunt, because I saw that they did basically very coherent presentation of the religion. Zygmunt is still a bit, I think he's going easy. What do you think, Mohammed, Because
I was watching actually.
He had, I think, a bit of reserve in him, He would say a bit more, but this holding back when you're in front of the cameras, this how would I call it?
For sure, yeah. But he said many good things, brother. Like he said he called the president to invite Abu Sadiq.
Yeah.
And this is great things. And this channel is actually not small. They have around thousands of people have seen the videos. So I think this is a great thing for them, but
it is not a small thing.
Poland is very similar to Serbia, I think, regarding the immigrants,
Yeah, people there. Yeah, it is. It's a little bit more at odds with the migrants. It's not this that I come. It's a little bit of reserve, but they are not a reserved person. Because as we know, right next door to Poland is different in Poland. The right next door to Poland is the war going on. Basically, it's I think Kiev is like a couple of kilometers from Poland. So they are having a position like they have for a reason. They are not having like this stance. They are a little worried who comes and goes out of the country, because somebody who could say, that he's a migrant from, I don't know where, but he's in fact like maybe a spy of some country from elsewhere, and they sure know, the authorities there know that they should be careful, and it's not so inappropriate that basically they are there for the protection of the members, I think, we know that sometimes, we think something about the guys, but as we see, for example, in some cases in your country, in Serbia, or like in Slovenia, like sometimes the force is there and just watches, And of course, if something happens, if something unusual happens from the authority, like the police force or the other forces, it's always, what it should be watched is how something happens, Does it happen for a reason? Does it happen as a like some sort of collision or coalition or something, It's always important to recognize what you're watching, At least I am as that, because I know that some events, which are there are not as they seem, that, and of course, you got many like extraordinary events in Islam itself, for example, it's not so unusual, that some things happen sometimes which are considered unusual, If, for example, let's maybe I will put it like this graphic presentation, because it's, for me, it's like when I saw that, I said, this showed to me how great the Prophet Muhammad is. That actually the treaty of Hudaybiyah, it was there, like it was the most extraordinary. If you read this treaty, it is the most extraordinary treaty in history, because Prophet Muhammad invited everybody in where he was living, to the table, and he said, I can promise you that in our divine just state, as Prophet Muhammad says, you will be respected, but it's from totally up to you, how will you respond, like, as I say now, for example, why am I saying this, because of the hadith of Imam Ali alayhi salam. Just a reminder, for example, what did Imam Ali alayhi salam say? He said, our enemies are not Jews, they're not Christians, and they're not Khawarij, and they're not like this guy who are like not agreeing with me. He said, our enemy is our own ignorance. You see, it's like, for example, that I'm being completely clear what I'm saying here, like, but you can't say, for example, that these guys, these guys who are following Sunni caliphs, and at the end said, yeah, yes, Ali, you should come back, you deserve it, Ali, come back, we saw it in the movie The Lantern, we saw it in the movie The Lantern. You see in the movie The Lantern, you see all these guys, and Talha and Zubair and the first guy, and they say, who is the most appropriate, would be you, Talha, Zubair, and then Ali speaks up and he said, that by God, by Allah, he was there every time for the Prophet Muhammad. In every case, he was with them when Prophet Muhammad announced Islam. He was there with him. When Prophet Muhammad was preaching Islam, he was there with him. Imam Ali was there when they wanted to murder the Prophet. He went and stayed in his bed. He was there, So, who are the people, who after what Ali did for Prophet Muhammad, and after what they did to him, and after 24 years, when he finally come to lead as their leader, imagine the patience of Ali, imagine, like getting back, and say, okay, like, you need me, like, I said that I will retreat, but I will help you, because Prophet Muhammad told me so, that I must help you. It's obligatory upon me. I wouldn't be the man of my word if I wouldn't do it. And after that, every dirty trick in the book, every dirty trick, from Muawiyah, from his own people who were the first to pledge allegiance to him, betrayed him, and for who, come on, it's like, it's these things, which are insane, imagine, like, being so tolerant, doing the Hudaybiyah treaty, and after that, announce, who am I friend of? Ali is a friend of. I am from Ali and Ali is from me. I'm as Harun is to Musa. After that, no, it's not. Quran is enough for us. I mean, what audacity! It's insane, It's like, look, guys, you will have like something to lean upon to like represent you in a coherent way, that you will be able to speak intelligently about religion. Wait, do you not accept, your own books, which are like in your books, and you have to listen to somebody who is telling you something the opposite? Why? Me as a like guy who is a researcher, who is not a born Muslim, and like somebody who accepted the Islam, which I like read in the books, and I understood something, but then I saw that basically what I knew was different than what I thought it was, And why don't like people research, even people who go to the church, I mean, somebody goes, why would why go to the church? Maybe it's not wrong to go to the church for for having a company. I mean, it's not, but if I would like company, I prefer a little bit more relaxed environment. For example, if I want company, I'm not going to these quiet places. It's like I'm like that. If I want to have company, when I'm with friends, I like to be relaxed. Why would I want company? Of somebody where I would just be having to be quiet and not saying nothing. I mean, it's okay, like the company of God is the best company. I mean, and if I talk to God, I like silence, I like maybe environment where I can, be a little bit more advantageous, in this state of mind, which is a bit more calmer. And why would I do like these things in church? I don't understand these people, and why don't they accept what is in their books, is like in the books of history, It's like the book of history agrees with what is in their own books, but still these scholars don't represent the history they know the way it should be presented. It's like this incredible mind-blowing paradoxes in this universe, which I must admit, I have trouble understanding it. I have trouble, for example, getting it through to people, getting it in a position that I would want that things would be heard. But it's always good not to give up, and represent the religion we believe in our own way, and say, everything at its own pace and time. Why should I be frustrated because somebody is not accepting religion? Because the truth, basically, if that you're speaking the truth, it's halfway or 3/4 easier to spread it, for example, because it's very if you're assured that what you're speaking is the truth, it's not hard to put it out there, to speak about it and to represent it. So this is it, what I think of it. So would you like to have a word, Mohammed, or do you agree with me in this kind of things? Allahumma salam Muhammad wa ali Muhammad Allahumma wa magdi salam taslima.
Yeah, brother, I'm here. I was listening to you, but I was in the same room with my father and Fatima. So my father had a word, and I was listening to you and to him in the same time. So basically, as for the religion of Islam generally, as you said, regarding the appointment of Imam Ali, I think they miss the Ummah of Islam. They miss the chance to become one body. Like as Abu Sadiq minhu salam said, the Ummah, like the nation of Islam, have to be one body. So they miss this chance to become one body. They disunited. They think that they gather.
Welcome. Walaikum salam.
They gathered. Alaikum salam, Sister Sana. They gathered around Abu Bakr. Some of them by force. Some of them by wanted to support Abu Bakr. But they didn't do anything else except fighting against the will of God. And in this way, they followed the same footsteps as the Christians and the Jews when they rejected Jesus, peace be upon him, and they accepted Barabbas. So in this way, like when we find in Sulaiman ibn Qais al-Hilali that the first guy who pledged allegiance to Abu Bakr was actually Satan himself.
Exactly. And even in some traditions, for example, like when you have, for example, these imposters, or like the guys who are like there for, which are saying something, and basically after something is expected of him, they turn. They are the turncoats, like you have many examples in history, For example, I would give you for example, Serbia this state of Serbia, that is being there, like in this, space. It's not there by coincidence, It's there because many things happen there, And of course, we can learn from history what we learn, We can't say. We can't learn today anything about history, And when people ask me, why am I? For example, now I get messages, everybody, because I'm doing this. If you check it out, anybody who's listening, if you check out this channel of mine, it has this 6 or 7 episodes of Ramayana now on the channel. Everybody saying, yeah, that I know you're a Hindu, and everybody say Namaste, everything. No, I am not a Hindu, I didn't now all of a sudden accept Hinduism. Thank you, Sana, for putting the cowboy. Yeah, thank you, really. Namaste to you too. But the thing is that these stories and this history of religions should be studied, and it should be studied in a coherent way that the religion is understood, It should be understood, for example, why? Because right there is a conflict between nation, or basically the land of Pakistan and the land of India. And why is it? Because of these traditions, let's call it archetypes, not mythos. I won't call it mythos, I would call it archetypes, are not being understood correctly, are not being in a state that it should be understood, When it's of course, thank you, Sala, level 14 member. Thank you, Sana. So much gifts that we get from Sana. Congratulations. I will gather and we will send you maybe a T-shirt with the Abba Sadiq on it. If you will wear it, that will be sensationally good. And if you send us the pictures, we can even maybe do an interview with you sometime. Inshallah. We are very polite. Because we are with the Qaim, we are learning politeness and morals and manners more and more every day. It's like I got it today that I should not be neglecting, even not like an atheist. Neglecting an atheist is minute thing. I shouldn't neglect not even some sort of bug in my room, Nothing should be taken, because I must think first, is that fly on a wall, there for a reason? Is it there to tell me something? Or is it some sort of being there? Because nothing is coincidence. We know that from the God of the Wise. It's not that if somebody say, oh, why is this there? Why is this not there? You must know why, and everybody should take their time to know things, because the more and more we contemplate, because we know from the get-go that basically an hour of contemplation is better than 1,000 years of worship, Basically, things can be happening to you and you are not understanding why is this thing happening, why people wonder, that, for example, that these things from these myths or these epic stories in religion, why did they happen, Did they happen because people would be able to not do things that the humans does, or would the humanity change the way it thinks if they think if things would go the other way, or are we already, are we already doomed to repeat our history? This is valid question to me. What do you think, Mohammed? Do you see it the other way? Are we destined? Is the humanity destined to repeat the same mistakes they did before?
it came to my mind the words of Solomon, peace be upon him, when he said, "What is new under the sky?" And actually, as Abba Sadiq say, is that people always do and repeat the same as what was in the history previously. So I believe that there is this part of the story, but I also believe in the promise of God. I believe that God promised for His chosen people to inherit the earth, to establish a divine just state. So, in one hand, this is my main focus now. My main belief is to help Abba Salih alayhi salam to establish this divine just state, because verily we see the state. We see the condition of these people in every country. You see that there is wars and people are dying and all this stuff, mess of problems and darkness, and the only light in this world is Abba Sadiq. So I wish if people can open their eyes and see the message and understand to not judge by the apparent. Just because I wear black, it doesn't mean that I bring bad or black news.
Bad person, exactly. Yeah.
But we still have to work on it, and I believe that there will come a time when you can see, Brother Jan, last year, me and you, we used to be alone, brother, without Brother Boyan, without Sister Sandra, without Muhammad.
Without Admir, But, gradually, people came and sent the things out, they sent the message out and it reached people, Like, ima nas, tako je sado, ima nas ko vjetra. Nosi nas, plovimo po zraku ko zrakoplovi, dakle, i Aropl je neki derivat, dakle, možda kao da smo mi u aerijalnom planu doslovno, dakle, mi letimo sa ovom davom, dakle, krilima anđela, u stvari, i svakako dobro je da mi širimo ovaj poziv i da ga mnogi ljudi, i svakako danas na primjer, imao sam priliku, razgovarao sam sa jednim čovjekom iz istoka, u stvari, koji je više azijatske prirode, i ovaj čovjek uvijek me pita čovjek, dakle, ima li vjernika na Balkanu, dakle, koliko nas ima, koliko je nas, koliko je on. Ja kažem, gledaj, mnogi ljudi su vjernici, dakle, i mnogi ljudi znaju ko je Mohamed, ko sam ja, ko je Bojan, ko je ovo, dakle, ko je ono, ali na Balkanu su stvari možda više, mi kažemo da su ovo, na Balkanu su balkanska pravila svakako. Ne može neko ići u Ameriku i kazati, ja sam sada, dolazim iz ove zemlje i ja ću sada ovo i ovo i ovo. Ne može tako, dakle, ne može, dakle, nešto što bi on htio da bude, dakle, u Amerike kako on hoće, dakle, jer svakako može biti adamantan i usloviti ono što on hoće, ali svakako kao u svakoj zemlji imat će suštinu da će biti stvari ovakve kako idu zbog toga što on radi ono što on hoće. Ako bi svako radio ono što bi svako hteo, dakle, ono bi bio ovaj zakon, dakle, ovog Aleister Crowleyja, dakle, do what thou wilt, svako radi ono što sam hoće, dakle, baš te briga, ti idi tamo i radi što hoćeš. Ne može tako, jer ti moraš da imaš, dakle, neku vrstu, dakle, rububija i neke vrste, dakle, ilahija, neku vjeru u nešto, da imaš, kako se kaže, neku vrstu gospodara nad sobom, koji ti kaže, gledaj, ovako i ovako može, ali moraš slušati, moraš i ovo raditi, da zbog toga što moraš to da radiš, jer ćeš inače imati drugačije mišljenje možda, ili bi ne napreduješ onako kako bi inače napredovao. I svakako je dobro da uvijek se sluša nekoga ko zna šta je dobro za nas. I zašto ja, posle svega ovoga što je Abba Sadik učinio za nas, što nam je objasnio stvari koji ljudi u životu, dakle, im ne bi bile jasne. Dakle, i zašto bi sada neko nakon svega toga kazao, ne, Abba Sadik nije ništa uradio za nikoga, ja sam rođen takav i takav ću umrijeti, samo, znaš onu rečenicu, dakle, ja ću ovo primiti samo preko mene mrtvo. Znaš...
Poznato nam je na Balkanu je to takav stav uobičajen.
Praksa, dakle, klasika, uobičajeni govor, da, baš o tome pričao.
Ja, i nažalost, naši ljudi su da kažem, uplašeni i ima to poglavlje u Golav Devajs kada Abba Sadik alejhi selam počinje sa tu reč strah. I zaista ljudi su u strahu, jednom sam šetao Beogradom sa mojim ocem, imali smo nešto da odradimo i baš pričam sa njim u vezi toga da ljudi obično strahuju od nečeg nepoznatog. I u jednom trenutku pogledam u zid i vidim grafit i ispisano piše na grafitu neznanje rađa strah. I zaista jeste tako. Čovjek što ne poznaje, on je uplašen od toga i ovi ljudi koji se suprotstavljaju Abba Sadiku, oni su da kažem u ignorance, u neznanju, i to je njihov najveći problem, jer su odgajani da veruju u to što veruju i oni su već 30-40 godina u tome i oni nemaju tu svest da religija, da Bog sam po sebi nije ono što oni smatraju da jeste. Nažalost, ne dozvoljavaju sebi da imaju jedan upgrade, nego uživaju u svojim lancima, u tim okovima koji su im postavljeni kao rituali.
Pa gledaj, to su se mnogi ljudi pitali. Dakle, ja, kao, dakle, kako bi ja sebe, dakle, mi u 80-ih nas su zvali, dakle, djeca socijalizma. Zašto? Zbog toga što smo bili rođeni u socijalizmu. Dakle, mi smo bili rođeni, ja sam bio, dakle, pionir i ne zbog toga što sam htio, dakle, ja sam morao, dakle, u prvom razredu osnovne škole, ja sam morao reći, dakle, da primim, dakle, zakletvu da ću slijediti, dakle, bratstvo i jedinstvo našeg naroda kao zenicu oka svog. Dakle, zašto zenicu oka svog? Zato što nisam shvatio, dakle, da postoji zenica koja je tamo u nekoj drugoj zemlji, bratskoj republiki, koja se tako zove, i kasnije kada sam ovo shvatio, nego sam strah i užas šta se je nama dogodilo, ali to su neke druge priče nas koji smo rođeni u ovoj zemlji. Dakle, i svakako, dobro, to svakako ne smiješ da pitaš, nikako. Ali ja kažem da je dobro da su ljudi počeli o ovome razmišljati i se ne bi neke stvari dogodile tako kako su se dogodile bez svega ovoga što je bilo u ovoj zemlji. I svakako, ja sam shvatio da i ljudi na drugim dijeloma ove planete shvaćaju stvari, dakle, da su stvari take da i oni se pitaju, dakle, jer oni su se pitali, dakle, da li ima neki izlaz iz ovog, dakle, jer ovo je, shvatili su svi, dakle, da je ovo zatvor, ti si zatvoren na ovoj planeti, dakle, hode ljudi okolo i kažu ti ne smiješ ovo, onda ti dođe drugi, ne smiješ ni ovo, i onda, i ovo ne smiješ, dakle, i samo ti dakle, stisu te u kutak mali da si ti, dakle, tamo i da sada ni to, dakle, i kada ljudi, dakle, shvate to, se pitaju, dakle, ili osnovavaju nešto, neki pogled kao što smo mi osnovali, ili, dakle, idu, kažu ne, sada neću ništa govoriti i ići ću na posao i pljuvat ću na svakog, da kao imaju ovu masku ovog model citizen u stvari. Da, samo ću pljuvat po drugim ljudima, dakle, ti, dakle, vidiš ovo nije, ovaj nije dobar, dakle, ovaj je, kako kaže, dakle, ovo je od ovog Fran Milčinski Ježek, ako si čuo za njega, dakle, on je bio u 60. godinama, dakle, je lik već pjevao, dakle, da ovaj nije pravi, ovaj je iz UNRWA paketa je ukrao kakao u stvari. I vidiš, već su ljudi tada, kako bi mi mogli shvatiti da bi naučili već iz ove pjesme. Dakle, i meni se je, dakle, meni je svanulo na neke trenutke, ali dakle sam bio, dakle, na ovom putu da ne, već ću ja pronaći nešto, već ću ja, dakle, shvatiti nešto drugo, da je svakako imaš neke mogućnosti u životu, dakle, da napraviš neke poteze i svakako neko koji je primio, dakle, sustav kao takav, išao u školu i išao na izbore, išao na, dakle, kako kaže, dakle, kada nešto ne pali, onda uleteo plan B, odlazio učlanio se u omladinu te i te stranke. Svakako, kako meni to neko očita, ja to nisam napravio. Ja nisam u omladini nikakve stranke, ni pokreta, nisam ni nikad bio. I ako to neko misli, dakle, gadno se varao. I ako misli da sam ja u ovoj religiji, Ahmad religija mira i svetlosti, zbog toga da bi imao od toga nešto, neke materijalne stvari, to svakako nije istina. I ovi ljudi, dakle, ako misle da ja sada trebam bilo šta da se idemo na sud pa nešto, gledaj, ako neko shvaća da ima pravo mene optuživati nešto ili javno blatit, pa neka svakako je slobodan je koliko ima slobode da o tome govori, ako misli da je slobodan, da ovo govori, ali ja neću da, dakle, idem da sam sebi ogorčavam život ili da idem online u neke sukobe, jer svakako nemam ne energije, ne vremena za to, da bi radio ove stvari ili da bi ih radio zbog čega, da bi postigao neku suštinu pravde u ovom svijetu ili na ovoj planeti. Jer, zašto ovo govorim? Jer svakako ja sam znao posle Arrivalsa da, na primjer, ako pogledamo, ne znam, Malcolm X, ako pogledamo Martin Luther Kinga, ako pogledamo, ne znam, Rosu Parks, ako pogledamo ljude koji su, ili ako pogledamo neke druge ljude ili novele, shvaćamo da na ovom svijetu ne može, pravda, dakle, pravdu, dakle, da dobiješ ti, neku vrste zadovoljstvo, dakle, da daj ovo i ovo i eto, sad je to. Ali to nije to, gledaj, jer svako, ako ne, znamo, dakle, filozofski rečeno, dakle, ja kako govorim istinu, već kad počnem da govorim istinu, ja ću imati 1001 neprijatelja, dakle, ja ću odmah, kada počinem govoriti istinu, taman ću imati neprijatelje koji će mi bacati polena pod noge. I ja sam to shvatio, ali to ne znači da bi mene trebalo odvratiti od toga da ja govorim istinu. Dakle, i da bi ja trebao, dakle, ako pročitamo, ne znam, Hlapec Jernej, njegova pravica, njegova pravda, shvaćamo, dakle, da i u Sloveniji ljudi koji su tražili ovo, nikad nisu dobili, i Slovenci, mi smo to naučili, dakle, kao narod suštinski, dakle, da, ako neko kaže, ne, dakle, vi ste, kao na primjer možda ovi zeleni ljudi, dakle, koji dođu, dakle, i kažu, dakle, Slovenci, vi ste baš hlapci i ovo, dakle, i ja sam imao, dakle, ali ja sam to radio, dakle, suštinski, teatralno. Zašto? Dakle, jer sam bio, dakle, ostraciran sa strane moje zemlje i nisu mi, dakle, ja ono što sam radio, dakle, bilo je cenzurirano. Dakle, ja sam imao blog na internetu i nisam pričao ništa što ne bi bilo, neke stvari nisam ni ja napisao. I ja sam samo stavljao, dakle, nešto što je već bilo tamo. Niko mi ne može sad kazati da imam ja taj stav. Ne. Nisam ja to od sebe pričao. Ja sam davao, dakle, šta sam ja radio? Ako mi neko kaže, dakle, ovaj čovjek je, dakle, stvarno, ovo objavljuje, ovo je možda za tretman nekih teških, dakle, stvari koji se optuživaju, neke koji se bave kriminalom. Ali ja kažem zašto? Zašto je nešto što je već tamo, što je već na svjetskom spletu, dakle, što je već na internetu, da ja samo zbog toga što sam ja preveo nešto što je već tamo i preveo sam u slovenštinu i stavio na blog, šta sam ja sada, da li sam ja žalio nekoga, ako sam uvrijedio onog koji sam stavio tamo, on ima pravo reći, gledaj, ovo nije u redu i moraš to maknuti. I svakako ja ću to napraviti. Ako mi originator, dakle originalni čovjek, autor članka, ako mi to kaže, ja ću to ukloniti. Ali drugčije, ne može neko da kaže, sad si ti to napravio. Ja kažem jesam, ali ja sam prevoditelj ovog artikla. Dakle, zašto bi mene inkriminiralo nešto što ja sam samo pouzeo kao informaciju? Prvo ko prvo. Dakle, i zašto bi ja, ako neko kaže, zašto bi ti prevodio ovu informaciju koja suštinska nema veze sa tobom? Ja mu odgovaram, evo, ja svima sad odgovaram i daću ovo bit će na YouTube i na mojim drugim kanalima. Zašto? Zato što postavljam pitanje koje se postavlja. Dakle, zašto bi ja dao to tamo? Zato što treba ljudi da se pitaju šta se događa. Da ljudi počnu da se pitaju zašto se je to dogodilo, zašto je to tamo i zašto bi ljudi trebali da razmišljaju svojom glavom. I to je suštinski to, jer kako znam, ne možeš ti čovjeku reći, dakle, sada znam šta ti misliš i nemoj to misliti. Pa šta je to? Nismo mi u nekoj epizodi Scannersa, dakle, da automatski, dakle, čovjek ti dođe, dakle, i sad ja znam kamo ideš. Pričali smo pre neki dan ovim lokalpatriotima koji su ispred trgovskih centara, dakle, i oni znaju da svakako pošao si mimo njega i on zna, dakle, kamo ću ići drugdje, dakle, idem u kupovinu, dakle, idem ulicom, da idem ili u grad, ili idem do mog najboljeg prijatelja u drugom bloku, ili idem kod drugog najboljeg prijatelja u trećem bloku i možda, ako imam euro u džepu, kupit ću si kavicu. I šta sad? Dakle, šta je sad prosječni građanin skrivio bilo kome? Dakle, ako sam ja primio nešto što je izvan, kako se kaže, izvan brackets, izvan oklepaja ili, dakle, outside of the box. Dakle, i to i kažem, dakle, koji problem imaju ljudi koji, dakle, ovi Sirijanci koji su u Egiptu, dakle, zato što su oni primili islam koji se ne slaže sa islamom ove univerze u Azaru i ovih ljudi koji su u Egiptu, koji su muslimani. Dakle, zašto bi oni trebali biti, dakle, ostracirani i progonjani od strane, dakle, snaga ove zemlje? Ja to ne shvaćam. Šta ti misliš, Muhammed? Allahumma sallam Muhammed, wali Muhammed, ali ima al-Megdinu sallam taslimam. Ja mislim da Muhammed je se malo odmorio i ja mislim da ako nikoga neće biti, ja sam sada dao poziv jednom čovjeku, možda će, da, evo, imamo gosta, salam alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum. Hi, how are you?
How am I? I am okay. How are you?
That's good. I'm good, thank you. So you claim your Mahdi is here, huh?
If I claim, I claim that the Mahdi has arrived, yes.
Yeah, has arrived. What is his location?
He's currently in the United Kingdom.
Okay, very beautiful. Good.
No.
So,
Sigmund, peace be upon you. Can one of you just turn the microphone a bit down because it's the echo is coming through. That's correct. Okay. So Muslim. What is your background? Are you like a born Muslim, or are you? I mean, which kind of Muslim are you? Are you Sunni Muslim? Are you Shia Muslim? If you
Shia
are
Muslim.
like a Muslim. You're a Shia
Shia
Muslim. So which school of thought, or which teacher, or which sheikh do you follow? That you have questions for us, if I may ask.
Okay,
Yeah, for example, do you follow Sayyid Rizvi? Do you follow Sayyid Sistani? Do you follow Sayyid Shirazi? Or which of these Sayyids? Well, you have a Sayyid, right? You have like a
I'm
Imam.
I'm Akhbari.
You're Akhbari, you're so-called of self-taught, so you are like, you follow Quran and the Hadith of Ahlul Bayt, if I'm correct.
Correct. So I've got a question for you regarding the Hadith.
Yeah.
How do you have a stand firm of your Mahdi in Manchester, or he lives wherever he lives in, is the Mahdi? Do you have any proof of evidence from Ahlul Bayt?
Yes, I have. I have the will of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Can you please present it forward?
Yeah, of course. It's in Sheikh al-Tusi Gaiba, page 122. Like, it's in Sheikh al-Tusi. If you go to, I think it's from Birmingham. Yeah. So it's there.
But there is a bit of contradiction.
No, it's not.
Okay.
If you read the whole of the Sheikh al-Tusi, because I put this on in the video. I can if you scroll down my channel, I put the exact pages, physical pages, of course, from this book. There is not just one tradition. Yeah. There is your proof.
Okay, but can I read it for you?
Oh, of course, read it.
Okay, no problem. So just let me find it, please.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. So just to confirm.
Yeah, take your time, no rush. We have time for you.
Okay, no problem.
Zygmunt, how are you? Salam alaikum. How are things in Poland?
Salam alaikum. Good, I think.
Had a match. The line. My ears are hurting. I think your speakers are too loud, Zygmunt. Yeah.
Because I was speaking through a mic.
It's like this. It's etheric coalition. You know, it's like it's collision of the ether. Sometimes you get these cracks. You know, sometimes even sometimes speakers get these things. If you saw in the Back to the Future, they get like I had the speakers, mother. Somebody called me. I had no more speakers. So these things happen. So it's good always when you hear this type of cracks that you turn the volume down. You know. So hopefully you did. And I just sent congratulates to you and Hikmat in Poland for spreading the dawah. Yeah, Muslim, go ahead. Did you find the narration you were speaking of?
Yes, I've got it.
Okay, let's expand it that we see what brother Muslim is talking about. So if it's
this is officially from your website, okay?
So,
Yeah, it is.
so I'm going to ask you here, yeah? So can you read this?
Yeah, you go ahead. Yeah.
So it says, Ali, there will be 12 imams, okay? There will be 12 imams, and after me, and after them there will be 12 Mahdiyun. Okay, do you agree?
I agree. Yeah.
So when will the 12 imam appear?
The Imam are already appears. They already appeared.
So, 1 second. We have 12 imams and 12 Mahdiyun. Do you agree?
Yeah.
When will the imams, so the 12 imams, is the 12 Imam Mahdi, Imam Mahdi, is he appeared from the Ahl al-Bayt?
Look, are we talking about the 12th Imam?
No, brother. There will be 12 imams.
No, I am asking you. Yeah. Imams.
I'm reading for you.
After me. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, okay. It's your word. Yeah.
Brother, is anyone getting on this?
So for you, you are looking literally, you are saying that we have to wait for Imam al-Mahdi, the 12th Imam, then the 12 Mahdis will come. But allow me, if I will show you just a simple video to take like this video from Abu Sadiq.
No, brother, one second.
Look. No, it will answer your question.
Before you show
just
me
allow me.
No, 1 second.
Look. You will find your answer. I understand you clearly.
Brother, let me
the will of Muhammad.
Let me finish.
Sallallahu alayhi wa
Is this will guidance?
Yes, it's guidance.
So why do we have to go outside the box? Let's say to the will.
No, he gave you the word. Basically, he explained here what is meaning of the word.
Can we continue with the will? Can we continue with the will?
Are you Arabic speaker, brother?
Don't worry about me. Can we continue about the will?
I ask you a simple question. Are you an Arabic speaker?
I don't want to disclose personal information. No.
Brother, okay, so you have to understand that when you read the will in the Arabic word, you will find the letter wafat, which means basically pass away,
after
but
death.
not die. And this word wafat, it's same when you read about Jesus, peace be upon him. When Quran talks about Jesus, he say Allah basically took him to himself, or Jesus, it happened to him wafat, not literally.
But let's read the will. Give me 2 minutes. Let me read the will, inshallah. Yeah.
You should read in Arabic, bro. But
okay, read Arabic. Read in Arabic. تفضل. Go ahead. روح. اقرأ.
No, I'm not Arabic speaker. That's why I ask you.
So you tell me read it, but you can't read. It's crazy. But let me read this for you.
I ask you. That's why I said to you.
So there will be 12 imams, and after them there will be 12 Mahdiyun. So you, Ali, the first of the 12 imams, and they will extend his named his heaven, Ali al-Murtada. Yeah. So then I go to the main point, right? So all the way to the end. So he said, when death comes to you, Ali, pass it on to the son of my son Hassan. If death comes to him, pass it on to Hussein, etc. And the will gets passed. However, when we go here, Muhammad the safeguarded. Who is Muhammad the safeguarded?
The 12th Imam.
And it says in here, peace upon him. Those are the 12 Imam. There will be 12 Mahdiyun after who? After who?
Brother, you're basically mistaken. You should understand. You should watch. I'm telling you, you should watch the episode of Abu Sadiq, and he explained it clearly. If you want to listen, or you want to fight, whatever you want, you can do.
Why are you so angry? I don't know if
I'm not. But you don't want to listen. You want to
I
do for us something that we listen so many times. We are tired of this nonsense, brother.
I asked you a question. It's very simple.
No, look, Akhbari guys are so like literal guys, you know, like they use their mind, you know, like they have mind. They are very intellectual guys.
Look.
Brother.
No. They are not, but they like to hang on your words, you know. No. Say, you said, and then word for word.
I'm not hanging to words.
Like,
I'm not.
here, it's like this.
Brother.
No, you're cherry picking, you're cherry picking, brother.
Bro, we listen
Brother,
to
let me
your
show you, let me
voice
show you,
so
let me show
many
you.
times.
It is self-explanatory.
Let me show you. One second, let me speak. There's two people. Let me speak. Let me speak.
Okay. Let's go again.
Okay, bro, please do not interrupt
This is circle, bro. We already answered
Please
your
don't
question.
interrupt
Like
me.
moving
Please
in
don't interrupt
Dalek
me.
and against.
This is nonsense.
Hello, don't interrupt me.
It is. I agree, Mohammed.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm gonna ask a question with you, brothers. When should the will be passed?
Okay. Repeat it again.
When should the will be passed?
I have a question to your question.
Brother, answer my question. When should the will be passed?
Yes, it is actually answer to your question, but it's post question to you.
Brother, answer. How are you gonna respond the question?
No,
with the question?
please let me know. If you believe in Imam Ali, please allow me. If you believe in Imam Ali, and at the same time you have Imam Hassan, Imam Hussein, in the same time and
this is a question.
period.
It's like Quran by Quran. It's the same method.
Brothers, they speak over each other. I don't know if you're already getting like frustrated. So
No, we are not frustrated, but this is totally funny what you're doing because you use your intellect against the will.
Okay, one second, please.
Okay.
Did Ahl al-Bayt?
He will shoot himself in the foot now.
Okay, no problem. So I'm asking again, this is a very simple question. When should the will be passed? When should the will be passed? Please, someone answer me.
It is already passed when it was announced.
No. When should the will be passed? When should the will be passed?
This is it. This is the will. The will is passed. It's the law of the prophets and messengers.
So when Imam al-Hussein...
Yes, it is.
But let me speak, please.
We
let me
are
speak.
not like...
Brother, please let me speak. Let me speak. Hello.
You asked me something. I'm answering.
No, you don't understand the question.
You should to listen. Hey, you come to other lives and you should to listen to answer.
I wanted to
you have a
answer
question, so you have to be patient and to understand.
Just to answer
listen
your
to other
question.
guys.
You want to answer your question because you're very
basic ahlak, bro.
Listen,
calm down, please calm down.
I am calm down, but you're not giving me time to speak.
You understand.
You're not giving me time to speak. You're not giving me time to speak.
We listen to you. We know what is your question. We heard your questions 1,000 times.
What's my question?
Basically, you ask when the will should be passed to other Imam, to other Mahdis, and so on.
Yeah, of course.
But the point,
and he made a question to your question, and it is self-explanatory. If you would answer your own question, this is why he answered you with the question.
Okay,
and
no
if you
problem.
want to know,
No
like,
problem.
look, the thing, I will explain it to you. Look, like every prophet, he comes from the will from another prophet. He is mentioned by the previous prophet. This is how. What are you laughing at?
this is akhlaq of akhbaris. This is.
I mean,
you know,
your own Imam says so. I will put you the hadith there. You know, don't worry. I will put it online.
Brother, I asked you simple question.
The akhbaris are.
Listen to me now very carefully. I will put what you said, and I will put like hadith what Ahl al-Bayt said about what you said. You will be so ridiculous about what you just said that basically you will be in no position to come to this channel ever again. You know.
Okay, no problem.
You said such a nonsense. No, because you contradicted your own religion. You know, because even the imams, how. No, I'm not, because I'm trying to prove the point here. I'm trying to prove that the imams of even if you're an Akbari and you're different denomination of Islam than we are, you should know that Imam is mentioned on the tongue of the previous Imam. Like the Imam, you know, he passes by the will.
I agree.
He has this will. Every Imam, he's mentioned this will, and they are mentioned. Also, the Prophet.
Let me speak. Let me speak. Can I speak?
This is the Edomite.
No, you cannot speak.
Let me
come to other live.
Why? Ali, you're very angry.
If you
calm
want,
down like a good brother.
Ahbari, calm down or you will be disconnected. You are here to
being,
listen.
being,
Come to our
righteous,
live, so you will listen.
Ali, he's
what
giving
we have
the
to
host.
say.
Shush, the host.
You are
giving
not
me
the
time
one
to
who
speak.
is controlling this room.
Thank you.
So you should to
So-
close your mic now.
No,
You should
no,
to listen
no,
what we
the
have to
host-
say.
The host is giving me time to speak, so please don't mute.
I'm moderator here, so I can
Host,
mute you,
can I-
and you should to listen to us because you come here to provocate. And you're the guy of this
Host, can I speak?
ahbaris with no morals and no manners and no intellect. You are
cannot-
like animals.
Yeah,
And you should to be
but
disconnected.
let
definitely.
him speak. But please, Muslim, say. Talk. Say something. Say some. He already talked. Okay. Mohammed. Mohammed flipped. He flipped Mohammed's nerve. Assalamu alaikum, Mr. Jafar. Hello to the channel. Do you have a question for us, or do you know about the Ahmadi religion of peace and light? Huh?
Alhamdulillah, my follower of Abbasat alayhi salam.
You are
Peace be
follower.
upon you, Jafar.
Peace be upon you. I think we spoke before, and you are from Caribbean. Am I correct?
Oh, Zambia, Africa.
Zambia, Africa. Subhanallah. Muslim already started to. You see this guy? He started to.
Bro,
insult.
this
I mean,
guy is
look,
nonsense.
yeah,
The entire Ahbaris
Yeah, I
in
know.
UK
You know
are
this guy
nonsense.
is
I swear to God, I swear to by Allah,
I think
Uqsum Billah, they have
he's
no
like-
morals,
he's
they
like-
have no manners, and the
These
curse
guys
of
are the
Allah
actors.
is upon their leader, and he know very well who is their leader. The guys,
Yeah, I mean,
those who make fitnas and they want to they think that they can mislead someone, but they are misled. They are the one who will rise on the day of judgment with their imams and those who mislead them,
Yeah.
those who fight against the will. For verily,
Yeah.
Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam has said, when one of the Shia have asked Imam Jafar al-Sadiq alayhi salam, how we can recognize the Hujjah, how we can recognize the Imam, he said, by the apparent will, by the knowledge,
Yeah.
and by the banner.
And the will.
And in another
according to
hadith-
the supremacy of God. Yeah.
In another hadith,
Yeah.
he say nobody can claim the will
yeah.
except the rightful owner.
Nemoj biti da se ljutiš, Mohamed, nema veze, jer ja sam rekao, dakle, liku, dakle, ovo što je on rekao, ja ću sad, dakle, prvo ću ovo staviti na net, stavit ću na YouTube i onda ću sad staviti dio po dio što je on rekao i onda ću staviti hadis iz njegovih, dakle, sa Akbari sajta, hadis koji kontrira onomu što je on rekao. I neće imati, dakle, samo ćemo gledati, ako se vrati, ja ću mu reći, gledaj, pogledaj tamo, idi na kanal i imaš ovaj hadis o tome da je to tako. Ili si pogledaj, ne znam, epizode u kojoj je Abasadik objasnio da u stvari kada se pročita knjigu Izeje, da u knjigi Izeje samoj piše da će doći, dakle, poslanik koji će biti poslat Jevrejima kao njihov Mesija. Dakle, da će doći čovjek koji će se zvati Izrael i doći će svima koji su, dakle, monoteisti i objasnit će im da je ovo što je Izeja priča da će biti istina. To je u neke veze ova suština pravednosti monoteista koju predstavljamo, dakle, i koji suštinski shvaćamo intelektualnu poantu onoga što bi religija ili monoteizam trebala biti, da je religija čovjek, da ti ne možeš reći, dakle, da si ti shvatio nešto ako ne slijediš ovo što ovaj čovjek objašnjava ili da ne slijediš ovo što pričaš. Ne možeš da propovedaš nešto i, dakle, radiš nešto drugo. Ne ide tako.
Bro, ovaj gaj, ja sam ga izbacio i oprosti što sam ga samo sklonio, jer sam skontao da je on od ovih ahbarija koji se bore protiv imama, alaih selam, i znam da nas snimaju, dolaze ovdje da pravi one...
Neka snimaju, nema veze, neka snimaju. Ja nemam nikakvih problema ako neko snima, svako je dobrodošao. Greetings, may Allah bless me upon you. Thank you, An Hashem. Thank you for supporting the channel. And thank you everybody who joined today. And I think that for now, we have been actually like more than an hour and 20 minutes now on air. And it's one of the longest streams. Basically, we're getting better and better, and it's getting more and more exciting. And the channel is thriving, I must say. And please watch a couple of last episodes. I'm getting like into this epic series. I think I'm gonna do maybe some of the Hindu books. I'm maybe gonna do some of the I'm gonna do Golo the Wise epic series, animated series, all the covenants, all the doors. And I think I'm gonna, if I get permission from the authors, do maybe animated return series, that it would get maybe after that a book of monotheism, if God permits, if time permits, if the Imam permits, and if God permits, because we know from the saying of Buddha that we only think we have time. Actually, we don't, Every time we think we have time, somebody says, hey, would you doing this for me? I say, of course, because we are the children of God, and we